Hi everybody, it's Mama JJ and I just wanted to show you our garden today and how many carrots we got off of this small space in the city. We had 3 rows of carrots here planted fairly close together. 2 of them were Touchon variety and the one on the right here was called Adana variety. And what we did is we mowed the tops off before we started pulling them out of the ground, which helps a lot for saving time. And this is how many we got off this tiny little space. We're quite impressed, and I just wanted to show you. While you're here, I'll just give you a quick little tour of the rest of the garden. We've got more carrots here. But what we're going to do is take care of washing and freezing, possibly washing, blanching, and then freezing the ones that we've got, or washing them and putting them raw in our extra fridge for the winter. Once we're done that, then we'll pick more. We don't like to get ahead of ourselves because sometimes we pick them all and then we don't have time to wash them and put them in the fridge, and they actually do not store well at all once they're picked. These are parsnips, and over here in the corner we've got some Swiss chard. It looks really happy, and I should pick that before we get frost. We had dill here and I've already harvested it earlier in the season, but we still got some that came back, and get lots of little ferns here I can use to chop up and for potatoes and stuff. This was a pea fence and they're all done. They were done in July, it seems. Our raspberry patch. Onions. We've been trying to eat onions as we go during the summer and use up as many of them as we can. But there's still quite a lot here, and they're not very big. Oh, I'm not even going to be able to pull it out. They weren't very big. They're about this size because we planted them late in the season. I have a giant tomato plant that's going absolutely crazy because I did not get time to come and prune it. I should have been pruning it as it went so that I could produce more tomatoes instead of just all going to bloom. Actually, there's 2 tomato plants in this little section. And I did get a fair amount of tomatoes off of it, considering I didn't prune. Here's one that's split. I always hate that when that happens. Delicious. This is our asparagus, and we harvested it in the spring for a good 6 weeks or so, and then we let it go to fern. Strawberry patch. Over here we've got some garlic chives and onion chives. Sorry, I hope I'm not moving around too quickly. On the fence here we had pole beans. Here we have our crab apple tree that we have to pick off of this week. Oh, here comes hubby with the carrots. He's a happy boy, he loves carrots. This tomato plant, I got 50 tomatoes off of it. Can you believe it? These were our bean patch. It's pretty much done for the season now. We picked about 15 gallons of beans off here, and then we got super busy, and there was a lot that we didn't get to come pick, and they over-ripened. If that's the correct term for beans, I'm not sure. So there's a view of our apple tree from further back. Well, there is more to the garden here, but I'll just show you really quick. I better go help husband with the carrots. This is oh, what do they call it? It's an oriental vegetable. Bok choy. Love it. Chop it up and saute it with some rice. And I've got a little row of it going on here. And over there I've got more, which I don't think we'll get to eat before it frosts, but had 2 pickings of it. This one right here is the same vegetable, but all gone to seed. This is my cilantro, and it's gone to seed. These are some pole beans on the end that are still doing well considering how late in the season it is. And they were amazingly productive. And our cucumber patch. And there's some I need to come pick in here today as well. Getting really big. I just grow them for eating. I don't make pickles anymore. These cucumbers were supposed to trellis on here. And in the past I have had cucumbers trellis. And I'm not sure why these ones didn't, but it must be the variety. Sweet peas. And that's our garden today. Well, I guess there's a little bit more. Saskatoon berries are over here. But you can grow an awful lot in an urban garden if you jam it in your yard. Well, you have a great day. See ya.